Okay, Alexandra.
In our class, we just watched parts of My Big Fat Greek Wedding, and I noticed that you gave a lecture at Ohio State on humor and ethnic image in American film. So I'm just wondering how you view the dynamics of humor and ethnicity played out in this particular movie.
What did you get out of it?
The parts of it were, they're meant to be funny, but they were sort of silly, kind of silly.
Were you offended?
Not really. I just thought it was sort of silly parts of the movie.
I would agree with you. I would say that the problem with my Big Fat Greek Wedding is it's just so mediocre. It's just full of stereotypes. People come up to me, like a Korean will come up to me, oh, that's just like us. Somebody from Canada says, oh, it's just like us. And I say, well, it can't be. I mean, these are very different cultures. So what it means is it's such a low denominator that it fits every ethnic group. And therefore, okay, you know, it's like a good cartoon. You know, what is the worst stereotype in that film? Of Anglo-Saxons. The Anglo-Saxons get really walloped in that movie. They're treated in a way that, boy, you couldn't treat in the other ethnic group that way. And that's silly. That's just silly. And I would say that I've written something else since then. I can show you that every character in that film has a 50-year history. It goes back to radio. And so therefore it's very uncreative. So you think it's instead of breaking new ground, it actually summarizes 50 years of stereotypes, which is why people like it. Because, oh, it's very familiar. Earth Mother, you know, daffy grandmother, eccentric aunt, sister who's too straight, a father who thinks he's in control but he really isn't, but he's lovable. I mean, come on, how many times have we seen these characters, you know, over and over again? So that's my reaction to that movie. Now, the fact it was sensationally successful is interesting. It does emphasize the fact that Greeks have a very positive image in the United States. It was successful in Greece, but I think for the wrong reasons. We thought they were like that. I would say that movie is 50 years out of date. That if you look at the actual Greek-American community of the year 2001, it is not the community you see in My Big Fat Greek Wedding. What you see in My Big Fat Greek Wedding maybe is the community of 1954 until you see Dark Odyssey. And then you realize, no, it wasn't even true then. They were more sophisticated in 1954 even than the stereotypes at the time. So I know. Okay. Did you identify? Oh, the frumpy. How about this makeover? The minute the thing begins, you see this frumpy woman, you say, oh my God, you can see what's going to happen to her. She'll take these glasses off, change her hair. Suddenly she'll be beautiful in about half an hour from now. And of course, what happens in half an hour? She's beautiful. I mean, you know, how many times have you seen that movie? How many times do you have to see that movie? And the fact that she's got to struggle to go to college? Not in 2001. The two boys, one boy struggles to be an artist, but nobody can, because he's got to be a boy, therefore he can't be an artist. These are very hackneyed, stereotypical, uninteresting things. Anyhow, rest my case.